Alright, so I have been binging videos for the last like day now. I'm thinking about trying keto out. I'll have to definitely sit down and do another video at some point with you guys about what's going on with me and all that stuff. But if you guys have any keto recommendations as far as like people to follow, things to know, or anything, definitely let me know in the comments, because I'm really looking into it heavily, but probably won't be starting for another few weeks to really get a grasp of everything and make sure I'm prepared to do it. But also, okay, y'all, so I did I did make these. Obviously the laminating part is too big, so I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit more. And I'm not gonna lie, it almost made me just want to be like, forget it, I'm not even gonna do the Discbound, because I haven't really mentioned it to too many people. But I'm like, no, I am gonna do it. It's just annoying because I hate wasting materials, but it's not a big deal. I literally used 2 laminating sheets, so it's fine. But I ended up just cutting them with the rounded corners right on the silhouette, which was a time saver, so I don't have to use a corner rounder or anything like that, which is nice. So I just now have to get these down to the exact size they need to be, so then that way it's perfect. But for what I'm doing right now, I really just need to take a picture to post on Instagram right now to just show that there's going to be a disc-bound version coming. And then I'm still trying to figure this Levenger punch out. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt this, y'all. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, if you've ever watched any of my videos and you were like, oh my gosh, she like knows what's going on, this is literally a perfect example of me not knowing what the heck I'm doing right now. I was really not 100% comfortable with doing Discbound just because that's never been something I've done before. But, you know, just like anything else, you have to learn, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. So yeah, I don't really know at all, and I kind of am just like, I'm kind of over it right now. I really don't feel like doing too much extra with this, because I know that this is not the right size. But then I'm like, no, just do it for the picture. Like, y'all, this is what I be dealing with. It's just like sometimes I just want to put everything up and just go do something else, because I don't know, it can just really be a lot sometimes. But I am going to cut down a piece of paper to just kind of use as a sample page, just to make sure I am punching right. And then this weekend I need to actually sit down and figure out the exact measurements. But it's literally like I'm making an entirely new planner, even though, you know, like it's the same as far as the design and everything, but it's just a totally different planner. Totally different process, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit because I want everything to be good. I feel like I've repeated that so many times throughout this vlog, but I just want everything to be good, and it's just scary when you're just kind of unsure of exactly what you're doing, you know? Okay, so I just basically cut this piece of paper down so that I can do a little trial and error with this punch first, just to see. Alright, so basically I just made it, and this is literally the example of what I'm talking about when I have shared with you guys that it's just important to get to the sample. Everything is not going to be perfect, but to just get to the sample, be able to hold it, it always just makes things a little bit better. So to see the vision come together, I'm feeling a little bit better about it now. There's definitely some things I need to figure out, but overall, I really like it. And I think with Discbound planning, I guess it's just so versatile as far as what you do with it. So I'm kind of just wondering about how much of the planner will actually fit in here at one time, but I'm thinking it might be somewhere around like maybe 6 months, maybe a little bit less, since the weeklies are kind of beefy. I mean, every week literally has 4 pages, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I didn't put all the pages in there, so it's a little loose. I definitely feel like I could get more in here, but I just wanted to do enough to get a picture. I like it. I do. I need to work out the kinks and stuff, but this just made me feel better to see it. This 10mm is so high quality. Like, I am really happy that I made that investment to get that, because it just levels it up so much. And then the other thing that I'm excited about that I worked on today is the tabs. So the flagship planner, I've decided that that one is going to come with tabs no matter what. It'll actually be on the planner already, but for the kind of more like build your planner yourself, so the Discbound and the A5 ones, that you'll be able to, like, they'll be able to just kind of get this sheet here. These are tabs. And then these peel off really nicely, so you could literally put your own tab on. And I just did the months, so I think this will be really nice. But I was still on the fence, like, do I want to put tabs in the flagship planner, which is the hardcover one? And I think I do, because I feel like the price point is there, and I think that that's a big thing that people wanted to see. So I think I am definitely going to do that. But these tabs, I'm really excited about these, and I literally just did these on the silhouette. They're basically stickers. So they're nice, but there is some durability to them, so it won't just be like ripping, obviously. But I'm excited about these. So I think this is just seeing like these two things together just makes me happy, because I'm like, okay, I'm not going crazy. You know, we're making some progress here. Obviously, this is way too big, but that's really the biggest takeaway I would say of this, is just to get to the sample. It always feels better. It's like, I know that this isn't perfect, but I'm feeling so much better than I was literally just feeling 10 minutes ago. So, yeah. Okay, so launch day is tomorrow. I cannot even believe it. And I am in the process of trying to just make sure I have everything I need as far as like packing materials and stuff. And so I've mentioned before, we've been here since May, but I have not actually organized this office. Like, I have no idea where anything is. I kind of slowed down a lot pretty much since the spring. So now that I'm starting to pick back up and getting into the swing of things, I'm like, where the heck is everything at? So what I'm getting ready to do right now, which I really don't have time for this, but it's going to be so helpful, is to just kind of go through a little bit of what I have and just kind of organize. So I have this little cart that I'm going to pull out that you guys will see. I put it together in a past video when I was setting this office up and kind of getting things together for the closet and all of that. I'm actually going to roll it out because it has wheels on it and it has these fold out sides. So it's actually going to be my work table that I'll be able to use to make all of the planners and everything. So I'm going to just pull it out of the closet because at this point it's going to be, I need the space in here. And let's see, I'm filming flip throughs today. And then y'all, look at my to-do list. Can we just take a moment? So, and oh, this is the Bun Girl daily notepad, y'all. If you didn't know about it, now you know, okay? But this is my to-do list for today. Like, it's crazy, but I got so much done last night. Between me and my sister, we got all of the planners loaded onto the site. So that is a big feat in itself. So a lot of the other stuff I have to do is just really kind of getting everything organized. I need to finish the page about the planners that's on the website, which it's pretty much done, and just kind of getting some last things together. I'm going to film some flip throughs during Emery's nap time, which is always nice. And I have a couple calls today for coaching. So this list it's definitely doable. it's definitely doable. There's a couple things on here where it's just kind of like, if I'm not able to do it today, I can always do it in the morning, or it may not even be something that's super important, but like things like just testing stuff to make sure it works is really important, especially if you're going to be launching something. I highly recommend always try to test it out. Go in, make sure weights are correct for your products, make sure your descriptions are correct. So I always go back. We put it in once, you know, obviously try to do our best to make sure it's accurate. Then I go back again and check everything, and I also turn the product on or schedule it to be available for whatever the time is, which is going to be 12 p.m. Eastern time. Let's see what else is on here. Yeah, checking that all the prices are correct. Okay, and it's just some random stuff on here. A lot of this stuff is not going to take that much time. The most in-depth thing is going to be filming the flip throughs and editing them. But with that, I've come up with a very quick, streamlined process for that. It's going to be it's not going to be a detailed flip through. It's going to be more so one just to kind of show you what you can do with it, or just to show you what you get, and more of like an unboxing style, and then just kind of a brief overview of what's inside. So I'm going to be filming those in a little bit, but right now I'm going to set myself up to get this cart out of the closet. I have a big Amazon order I'm getting ready to place. I have a Uline order I'm getting ready to place. And I think there's one other order that I can't think of. Oh, and the paper order for the planners. So I have a couple different orders that I'm working on right now that I'm placing by the end of the day. So a lot of money getting ready to be spent, which is always, it's good and bad. It'd be like, dang, I want to hold on to my money, but you know it's for a good reason. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this organization situation going and then kind of get into it. So I still have not got into what I originally talked to y'all about, because I just realized that I had some other stuff that was way more important. So I just got done printing and cutting the sample sticker sheet that's going to be coming with each planner. So it looks like this. So everybody will get this, and then they're also going to get these little tab stickers, so they have the choice to add tabs if they want to. I was going to at first put it on, but then I decided to leave it as stickers because people do so many different things, and I figured this was just nice to provide it so that it's easy to do, and they're really cute. So that's going to be included with everyone. And then this is actually the A5 one I'm getting ready to take a picture of right now. So I'm going to prop the camera up, but I have this little bundle that I want to photograph, and I just basically do it right in this area of my house. The vacuum is right there, but when we come up the stairs, it's just like a really nice open area, tons of light, which I love, and I'm able to just get all my pictures. So I pretty much have been taking my product pictures since we moved right in this area. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to do that really quick, and then after that it may be time for my call. I have a kickoff call, so I might have to get myself together so I don't scare the person, you know, wanting to be like, woo girl. But this is what day before launch day looks like, y'all, okay? Sweatpants, literally. And then there's one other thing I was gonna say. Oh, and then I added another page to the end. I'm definitely gonna have the flip through video, so if you guys are interested in the actual planner, you'll be able to check all that stuff out. Make sure that the links are down below, because by the time this video goes up, the planner will be available to pre-order. So I'll make sure that all that information is down below, but I just cannot believe that we are this close, and I've just gotten such a burst of excitement and energy for this. So I've been riding with it and just taking advantage and getting everything done, and it feels so good. I just wrapped up with the pictures, but just want to show, like, this is literally my setup. So now the light is starting to come, but I'm done. But you do not need a whole lot to get some really nice pictures. I'll put some on so you can see how they turned out, but like, they turned out really good, and literally I took them right here and over there. Just a quick check-in. So I did those pictures. I'm getting ready to get them edited really quick on the computer. But let me just give y'all a pro tip, okay? If you if you do videos for your business, and specifically ones where like your hands are showing, don't forget about your nails, okay? I was just getting ready to be like, oh, I might have time to film one of the flip throughs before my call too. And then I looked at my nails and I'm like, what the? I completely forgot I used those gel nail strips, which I highly recommend if you don't have a lot of time to do your nails. Like, I don't really go and get my nails done almost ever, maybe like once a year, if that. Usually I'll do these nail strips and they last forever, but these have been on for way longer than they needed to be, and I haven't even had a chance to get them. So I'm like, I cannot do no freaking unboxing flip through when my nails look like this. So I'm trying to file it off so I can soak off the gel. Luckily it usually doesn't take too long, but I'm just gonna have them plain for the flip through, which will be fine. I don't need them polished or anything. And then I'll definitely try to do my nails tomorrow once all of this stuff is calmed down. But yeah, I couldn't even believe that. So yeah, just don't forget that. And don't forget, I cannot even tell you how many times where I've like filmed a video that had my hands in it and didn't realize I didn't put my lotion on. And this is just real, okay? And it was like right in this area was real ashy, and I was like, wow. And I didn't put the video up. I refilmed it. I refilmed it even though it was completely done, just because I can't be putting up stuff like that. So anyway, just a fun little random side note, but back to work. It's just so interesting how God will give us something and we know it's for us. We know that we can do it. May not necessarily know how it'll all unfold, but we just create this pushback or this resistance